Excited for it, you know. This is it. Big time boxing, baby. I want to chop that tree down, and that's what I'm planning to do.
Jarell, what do you think of Daniel Dubois?
Man. If shit had a twin, it'd be his face. It's plain and simple. I mean, listen, bro. Like I said before, we can talk the talk and walk the walk. I talk and I back it up. Like I said, I think the tree's new trainer put the battery in his back, try to motivate him to get in there with the likes of me. You know what I mean? He was scared to fight Joseph Parker. I heard Joseph Parker move too much for him, so he don't want to chase him around. So he thought because I'm inactive, he gonna fight a big guy like me. But I come forward and I'm just mean, hungry. And like I said before, there's nothing he's gonna do to me that's gonna bother me. I'm gonna hit him with everything in the kitchen sink, and I'm gonna send him back to his trainer, and I'm gonna tell him, I told you so. So listen, plain and simple, come December 23rd, I'm gonna kick your stutter your ass. Watch.
Daniel, any response to that?
Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. I'm ready for it. I'm motivated for this fight. And, you know, after that fight and the emotions that fight stirred up in me, I'm up for it. And I want to really go
You're going to make him pay?
Hey?
You make him pay for it?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Good. That's what we want.
His promoter got to hype him up because he over there, he's stealing a bag of chips over there, boy. Listen, man, I'll tell you right now, man, I'm going to fire your ass. Anybody, once I kick his behind, I'm going to buy everybody fish and chips in here. Bet my word on that. And Frank, we going to talk long term. Don't worry, after I cook your boy. I feel bad for you for putting that money behind that dude. It's a wrap. We will see.
Jarell, I just got one more for you because you have kind of hostility with a number of heavyweights. I've seen recent things with Deontey Wilder. Of course, you were scheduled at one point to fight Anthony Joshua. Do you have anything to say to anyone else up here?
Oh, they can all kiss my black ass. Deontey and AJ. I don't like none of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm trying to say? But one thing I can tell you is that after I finish with Dubois, I definitely want Manuel Chark because he got that belt. Them dudes got losses, and there ain't nothing over there for them belts right now. But I tell you one thing, though, we all know for a fact that AJ don't want no smoke with Deontey.
Shut the fuck up.
Even though,
start with me.
Even though,
don't start with me.
Even though,
you know, I'll come over there and slap you, and I see you brought your mom here again.
Kick your ass last time.
I see you brought your mom here again because you need that red page.
Boy, shut up. You're not built like that. But like I was saying, we all know that AJ don't want no smoke with Deontey. As much as I don't like Deontey, I know Deontey will put that motherfucker in the grave. So I'll make it easy for you. Either you can fight Deontey and go to the grave, or fight me and go to the hospital. Either way, you can get your ass whooped. So pick your poison. So let's stop all that talking. Take Eddie Hearn out your ass and pick somebody that really can fight. Either me or Deontey, one of us Americans whoop your ass. So stop running over your English muffin.
You are not doing nothing.
Listen, bro. You softening big.
You're not doing nothing to me. Watch your mouth.
You let my little cousin
watch your mouth.
You softening
watch your mouth. I'll come over.
Stop running from me. Stop running from Deontey. Man the fuck up and fight somebody with a heartbeat, bro. Shut up.
Taking on
Jarell Miller.
Otto Valid.
Man, kiss my black ass.
But I do think he will fight Miller one day.
You ain't my promoter to judge what I'm going to do in my career.
All right, well, let's bring in former two.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man. I said, say, man. Listen. Never said this before. I've had an awakening. Some shit done hit the fan, and I just want to say that I was wrong all along. Anthony Joshua was never afraid of Deontey Wilder, and I'm here to debunk that rumor. I'm here to debunk that narrative. That shit is over with. There's no more. We've said it enough. It kind of reminds me of when everybody was saying Bud was scared of Earl. He was ducking Earl. It kind of reminds me of that. But he fought him. So, I'm through with that narrative. Joshua was not afraid of Deontey Wilder. And I'm explaining why I think that shit. But before I get to that and some more shit, listen, I didn't do a Shakur video last night. For one, listen, I'm just going to be honest, bro. I ended up going to sleep like a motherfucker. Yeah, I did. I ain't gonna lie. But I've been kind of iffy about doing a prediction video on that fight. But I'm just gonna say this. I'm rooting for Shakur all the way. And I do believe he's gonna win. I'm just gonna say this. I've been talking a lot of shit. No. When I think you on some bullshit, I talk a lot of shit. Yeah, I done had a lot of words for Shakur, but I'm gonna give you a lot of credit too. I think that if you gonna be Tupac Shakur, if you gonna be Machiavelli, or you gonna be a Hellraiser or whatever that, I'm just all for if you gonna be tough with everybody. And one thing about Shakur, he's been tough with everybody. And you know, a lot of YouTubers took up for the fact when he said, yeah, fuck this media shit and I ain't got shit to prove. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I noticed this. Whenever mainstream media interviews a black fighter ahead of a fight, they always say, do you think you have to put on a spectacular performance? We know you can outbox them, but do you feel like you gotta stop them and knock them out to build your name and prove something to the boxing world? I hate when they say that to black, like beating him ain't good enough. You gotta stop him and you gotta do all this extra shit. I just appreciate the fact that Shakur really just told him, bro, really fuck y'all. Fuck y'all in y'all opinion. So, like I said, Shakur got that same smoke for everybody. And so, like I said, and it's crazy that YouTubers are taking up for mainstream media. I just swear, bro, most YouTubers and fans, we take up more for promoters. And yeah, we take up more for promoters and mainstream media rather than take up for the fighter. We don't do it, bro. We never got smoke for the promoters, and we never got smoke for mainstream media. I got smoke for everybody. Whatever I think is wrong, I'm speaking on it. So I appreciate the fact that Shakur is yeah, he got that energy for everybody. And I'm finna give you a little game. I'm gonna do this shit real quick. A lot of people don't remember shit, so I'm here to always remind you motherfuckers when you forget. Listen. Shakur versus Tank, there's no buzz behind it, or there's no demand behind it, but they're in the same weight division. They're the top two 135 pounders, but there's no buzz around it. Nobody's trying to holler at Leonard Ellaby. Nobody's putting any pressure on that fight. Nobody's saying after Edwin De Los Santos, if he can be Edwin De Los Santos, Tank next. I mean, Edwin De Los Santos is a PBC fighter. They did it with him. It should be no problem for Tank to be the next fight. That should be the next fight. But there ain't no demand, and it don't matter how impressive Shakur look, he would not get the Tank fight next, and we all know that. Everybody in boxing know that Tank will not be the next fight for Shakur. Everybody know that. It ain't even no buzz behind Tank versus Shakur. I'm gonna keep bringing it. Matter of fact, I might bring this up in every video I drop until you motherfuckers get. I guess because they ain't beefing, or because Shakur fan base ain't beefing with Tank fan base. I guess it ain't a big fight because it ain't no beef. I swear to God. Listen, I'm gonna say this and I'm out Shakur. Give you motherfuckers a little game. PBC, and I got smoke for every promoter. And I noticed that a lot of Bud fans and the people that like Bud, that shit go deep. Them motherfuckers don't like Spence, they don't like Frank Martin, they don't like none of that shit, and they don't like Al. I noticed most content creators and fans that don't like Spence, they don't like Al Heyman. I noticed that shit, and they try to prove that he's a fraud. There's so many YouTubers that try to prove that Al Heyman is a fraud, but we got nobody has smoke for Bob. Bud was the only one who addressed him. So anyway, give you motherfuckers a little game. Chris Colbert and Jose Valenzuela was the fights for Tank. We forgot that shit. Chris Colbert, out of all the Chris Colbert is one of the only black fighters that Al has really tried to promote. I don't know what it is. Al got his favorites. I'm telling you, bro, Al is big. He was big on Chris Colbert, bro. He was promoting the fuck out of Chris Colbert. Chris Colbert was not supposed to lose to Hector Garcia. Chris Colbert was going to get that Tank fight, bro. It was all, his career was built on building him up to get the Tank fight. They wanted Chris Colbert to be a star. And also they wanted Jose Valenzuela to be a star. You notice when Chris Colbert lost to Hector Garcia, who gets the Tank fight? Hector Garcia. Jose Valenzuela also was supposed to get, he wasn't supposed to get the Tank fight this soon, but they was building him up for that. He's a PBC fighter. They was building him. Jose Valenzuela was supposed to be that guy. But when Edwin De Los Santos upset the whole night, I'm going to tell you some real shit. You know, Edwin De Los Santos wasn't the guy they wanted to win that fight. They not big on Edwin. PBC is not big on Edwin De Los Santos, but they big on him now because he fighting a top ranked fighter in Shakur, and they don't like Shakur, and they don't want to match up Tank versus Shakur. PBC has never showed interest in Tank versus Shakur. They always looking for some other shit. So they much rather Edwin De Los Santos beat Shakur. And if Edwin De Los Santos beat Shakur, he will get the Tank fight, and it's guaranteed it's gonna be next. And Tank gonna respond to him, and Tank gonna entertain that shit. They're gonna be on IG Live talking shit. Oh yeah. If Edwin De Los Santos win, he getting Tank next. But if Shakur win, it don't matter how impressive, he will not get the Tank fight next, bro. So I just wanted to point that shit out. But yeah, Jose Valenzuela lost to Edwin De Los Santos, and Edwin De Los Santos fucked up the money. Because you got to understand, Rayo Valenzuela versus Tank is way bigger than Edwin De Los Santos. Had Valenzuela never lost. Way bigger. Plus, Valenzuela is a Mexican. So they was going to do the Mexican black thing. Yeah. And Edwin De Los Santos is a Dominican. They'll put him in there with Tank, but they was big on Valenzuela. They was big on that shit. So I peep how promotional companies build certain fighters, and they look for certain fighters to get certain opportunities. So it's not just the fighters, bro. It's the promoters too. So I'm all the way with Shakur, bro. I'm with you, bro. All that bullshit ass shit between you and Devin, you and Tank, between you and whatever, bro. Sometimes we just got to stay out of that shit, bro. Inside the ring, Shakur is a bad motherfucker, and you one of my favorite fighters, and I'm going for you all the way. Every time you step in that ring, a lot of you motherfuckers do some dumb shit out the ring and say stupid shit. But inside that ring, bro, Shakur is undeniable. So I think, black fans, put your fucking differences to the side, and all your favorite fight, bro, support Shakur. Support him. Quit talking about the lack of ticket sales. I swear it's only black fighters that we always pointed out, bro. You motherfuckers still have yet to tell me that David Benavidez versus Caleb play a pay-per-view numbers. I just want to know these kind of things. They always bring up what a black fighter numbers is and all that shit. I just want to know how many viewers tuned in to Oscar Valdez versus Navarrete. I just want to know numbers with everybody. If we gonna point out if some tickets said, they don't never point it out with nobody else. So I ain't, bro. I'm not so big of a Devin Haney fan that I gotta hope Shakur don't sell. That shit, it just get a little childish, bro. I'm rooting for Shakur all the way, and that motherfucker a bad motherfucker. I'm telling you, bro, we just got to get off that shit. Just because I like Devin don't mean I want to see Shakur lose, bro. I see his downfall or see Tank downfall. I'm just on Tank neck because I don't respect Tank, bro. Tank got to earn my respect. I respect Shakur. Don't get that shit twisted, because I know for a fact Shakur will fight anybody. Just like Devin will. Tank has yet to prove that to me. Tank is being match made with certain fighters, and he rolling with that shit. He's not saying, no, I want the bad. He's not doing it, bro. So until he does it, then Tank can get my respect. At this point, I have no respect for Tank. I'm a fan of him inside the ring, but I don't respect how you moving. And I just think it need to be talked about more. Motherfuckers had way more smoke for Bud, and that motherfucker that run undisputed and everything. One undisputed at 140, they shitted on that, said he had a bullshit resume, and he ducking Earl. It was a way bigger outcry for that shit than Tank, somebody who's never really been a world champion. I think he been a world champion at 126, maybe. Because he had a lot of secondary belts. That 140-pound belt with no title. He haven't won no title at 135. I think he did at 126 and 130. But like I said, I think Tank is special. I just want to see these fights and the hunger for these fights. That's all. You know, just because you a superstar don't mean you ain't got to be hungry, bro. So I done said that, but yeah, I'm rooting for Shakur, bro. And there's a lot of people want to see him lose. It's just motherfuckers just want to see him get dropped. Motherfuckers want to see him get hurt. They just want to see a flaw in Shakur. I'm telling you, bro, these motherfuckers finna have a goddamn magnifying glass up to their TV, and they just hoping that Evan can hurt Shakur. I'm telling you, they praying and wishing on a star. I wonder where you are, and I wish on all the moments that we spent. Listen, to Jarell Miller. I played that clip because I'm a fan of Jarell Miller. I think Jarell Miller is good for boxing. I think it's time we forgive him. Listen, If you motherfuckers can forgive David Benavidez for snorting powder and getting caught with that shit in his system, if you motherfuckers can forgive Oscar Valdez for popping dirty, we forgave Canelo for popping dirty, we forgave Fatback Fury for popping dirty. We can forgive all that shit, bro. We can forgive Jarell Miller, bro. He's one of ours. He is one of ours. He's one of us. So you can always bounce back. And in my opinion, I really think Jarell Miller, I think it was somebody in his team that put that in his shit, bro. I really believe it. I think they either convinced him to use it or put it in his shit. Like, bro, man, we need this win, bro, and put pressure on him. I don't think he wanted that, and I don't think he had been using steroids. I think he tried it for that Joshua fight, and I think his team had a lot to do with that. A lot of times people in your camp will put shit in your drinks and certain shit, and you don't even know you're on performance enhancement drugs. But anyway, Jarell Miller deserves a chance. I'm glad you're getting you a good check. You deserve a big fight after this because I think you're going to destroy Daniel Dubois. But I also feel a little bad for Daniel Dubois because Daniel Dubois is supposed to be a unified heavyweight champion right now. I do think he's soft, but he won. He beat Usyk, bro, and nobody's talking about that. We skipped past that shit just like we skipped past. Bro, Sean Porter and all these dudes, I watch all these black dudes try to say, Fury just didn't take the fight serious. What they got to do with after you getting dropped and you see it's serious, but you never turned up and you never separated yourself? Stop making excuses, bro, for motherfuckers that ain't us. Hate you. Sean Porter, bro, is becoming Tim Bradley, bro. I try with the Porter weight pot. There's so many. I hate hearing black fighters' thoughts on non-black fighters. I'm just gonna say that. Cause all them motherfuckers will say Inoue is the second best fighter in the world because he beat Cool Boy. Yeah, Cool Boy had to beat Inoue, bro. It would have been some regular shit, and they would have said he bigger anyway. So, Jarell Miller, I'm glad you back. I'm gonna tell you what I respect about Jarell Miller, which I'm finna get to Wilder. Jarell Miller, he don't behave in front of white folks. I told you, bro, I'm all for ignorant. If you're gonna be ignorant with us, be ignorant with everybody. Just like Shakur being, I love it. I love it, and it's entertainment. It's beautiful. I just don't like. I like to see everybody be a fool with everybody, bro. Don't just be a fool with this dude. So Jarell Miller, that motherfucker said, kiss my black ass. He had like he was in the Bronx somewhere or in Brooklyn. You know, he didn't wear one of them robes and try to please or accommodate them people. He went in straight Brooklyn. You understand me? So I like Jarell Miller, and I think he did. That motherfucker entertaining. He gives some of the most entertaining press conference. And what I respect the most about Jarell Miller, that motherfucker got on Joshua ass, but it smoked for he said, I don't like none of these motherfuckers. I love it. And that motherfucker said, I don't like Wilder. But you scared of him, Joshua. That motherfucker said, I don't like Wilder. And why Wilder was there. He don't just, one thing about Jarell Miller, I like, he don't just say that shit when he got a microphone. He'll say it to your face, bro. That motherfucker a dog for real. Yeah, he's slow and this and that, but I got to be honest, Jarell Miller is effective. And that motherfucker got a granite chin. You got to hurt him to beat him. You got to hurt him to beat him. He ain't the most skilled but he's strong and he throw a lot of punches and he coming at you and he do got power. That motherfucker got a chin though. I don't think Daniel Dubois I don't think he can hurt Jarell Miller. I'm telling you, Jarell Miller got a chin. He a big boy. He gonna bully Dubois. Dubois can't fight on his back foot. And you not walking Jarell Miller down. Jarell Miller gonna stop Daniel Dubois and devastating fact. Dubois got power. I just don't think you're not gonna hurt. You're not gonna. Nah, Miller too strong for you. He too strong. Nah, Miller gonna stop you. He gonna stop you. And Daniel Dubois is very chinny, very chinny. Yeah, he gonna clip you, and he go to the body. He gonna clip you. So yeah, I got Jarell Miller clipping Dubois. Yeah, which leads me to Wilder. Wilder, one of my favorite fighters in boxing. Wilder, when Wilder said, because he tried to damn near get real with some shit, and he said, we risk our lives. And when he said that shit, Shelly Finkel started scratching the back of his head. He looked at Wilder like, Don't do this, Wilder. Don't do this. And motherfucker, just look at how Shelley looked where Wilder said, yeah, we risk our lives. And another thing, Wilder, I just want you to know, it's okay to be country. Nah, it's okay to be country, bro. It's okay to talk that ignorant talk. I ain't gonna say ignorant talk. I'm just saying, it's okay to be country. Black people talk a certain way. And that's in every city. We got our own lingo, but we just talk a certain way. We don't use proper white boy English. That's a white boy language anyway. But I've never heard, bro, I talk this black shit, but I ain't got to say that shit proper like Umar and them and talk proper. I don't give a fuck about speaking a white boy's language properly to impress him. So Wilder, I know you've been working on your speech. I'm just gonna tell you, bro, you country at heart. That shit just don't work for you. When you try to use big words, bro, you just sound more ignorant. I'm just gonna or you just try to use big words for no reason, bro. I hate when black folks do that shit. Listen, bro, you ain't gotta respect these. Fuck all that. I remember they were talking about you. They talked about you in Tank. They said y'all can't talk and shit. Tank really couldn't talk. Tank couldn't talk at all about 2 years ago. But he's worked on his speech. Nah, Wilder, you don't have to work on your speech, bro. Talk that Alabama country talk. Be proud to be country, bro. I know you got money, which leads me to some more shit. Listen, bro, I'm just gonna be honest, bro. You 3 years older than me. Let me tell you something, bro. Our generation, and I ain't saying we gotta be exactly how our generation would, because times do change, but I'm not trying to go with all the times. We used to wear jabots that was baggy as shit with a tall tee. White tee, damn near, you know them big ass white tees we used to wear. And then motherfucker used to cuff the bottom of his pants and shit like that. Yeah, we wore baggy jeans with big ass shirts on. Bro, you had a big ass top piece to a suit. Yeah, it was big as shit. But your jeans was skin tight. They was tight as shit. It just looked awkward, bro. You had on a big top, but your pants was super tight, bro. I'm just gonna say, bro, you look like Lil Durk at a concert. I'm just getting tired of us 30-year-olds and 40-year-olds, bro. Let's just stop being like the youngsters, bro. You gotta, and with them twists on the top of your shit, bro, I just wish you clipped that shit. Just go back to bald phase and waves, bro. We don't have to be like these rappers. That is a rapper hairstyle, bro. I tell you, that's why I clip my shit. I don't want no twists on my shit. I don't want none of that. The only manly damn near hairstyle is, if you gonna get them, is braids or dreads. But all them twists, bro, that's girly to me. That shit look real girly, bro. It just do. And why do black men want to have them? You remember how the girls who had the bangs and shit? Why y'all want all these twists coming over the top of your forehead and shit? You can't see. You just got twists coming in front of your eyebrows and your eyelashes and shit. I just don't get it, bro. That's these young folk shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro, I don't rock skinny jeans. I will never dye my hair. It's just certain shit as a black man I'm just not gonna do, bro. I don't want to have this rapper swag, bro. I don't want to be like I'm 34 years old, bro, and I am okay with that shit. And I got an older soul anyway. So, nah, bro. Them tight ass pants you be, I know you skinny, bro, but you could just still wear your shit a little baggier. But anyway, look, I ain't trying to just get you on your top, but I'm just saying, bro, listen, you talk that king shit, bro. To talk that shit in front of these white folks. I just wish you had to say some black shit in front of them Arabs and shit like that. Be black then too, though. Be black everywhere. If you're gonna be black in your interview, be black on in front of them Arabs and white folks. So, I'm just saying, bro, it's okay to be country. That don't mean you dumb just because you don't use proper white boy English. I'm telling you, bro, I am smart as shit, but I could talk that proper shit. I'd never do that shit. Because I don't value a white boy's language. This ain't our shit. I don't value speaking his shit. I like talking ignorant talk. Yeah, slang the fuck out. Yeah, that's how I like talk, especially in front of white folks. Cuss and I'll talk bad. Yeah, just ignorant talk. Shit, I just fuck all that. We ain't got to prove to the white boy we educated. Anyway, Anthony Joshua, listen, bro. you were never scared of him, and I was wrong. Let me tell you some shit, bro. Anthony Joshua, he's not soft, bro. I know we've said it, nah, bro, but okay, let me say what I think. I think after the Klitschko fight, I think Joshua was on top of the world. It was his best performance. He was big time. Joshua was really the face of boxing. No, I'm just gonna keep it 100. He was bigger than anybody in boxing when he beat Klitschko. And before that, Joshua was the biggest name in boxing. He was making more money than anybody in boxing. So I think after getting dropped by Klitschko and that win, I think it made him doubt himself. I do think he doubted. I don't think he was scared of Wilder. I just think he doubted himself. And I think Eddie Hearn, especially Eddie Hearn, was like, if Klitschko could do that to him, he's not ready for Wilder. I just think Eddie Hearn, I always felt that Joshua wasn't ready for Wilder right then. And I do think Joshua questioned his skill set when he lost to Ruiz and when he lost to Usyk. But one thing I got to say about Joshua has continuously tried to be better. He's tried to get better. He's got new trainers. He came to Dallas. He got outside his comfort zone. I respect that shit. You beat his ass, he gonna run that shit back with you. Nah, I respect that shit, bro. Just because I rock with Wilder, I don't have to hate Joshua. Don't have to do it. I really think Eddie Hearn blocked that fight. I really think Eddie Hearn never wanted that fight. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. I think Joshua finally just was like, look, Eddie, we gotta make that fight. And I think Eddie just see the money, and it just right now, man, he trying to make one more big cash out. And I think that because I'm gonna tell you what Joshua could have done. Joshua could have entertained Fury. Let me tell you something. There's nobody Fury would love to fight more than Joshua. Fury really think that Joshua is tailor-made for him. Fury would get out of that Usyk shit out of any other fight to fight Joshua. Joshua ignored Fury, and he went to Wilder. I respect that, because if he had entertained Fury, Frank Warren would have made that fight immediately. Fury would love nothing more than to fight Joshua, because he think he robotic. He think he's tailor-made. And I think Joshua stopped Fury. And I think he's better than Fury. And I think Ngannou wouldn't have been successful like that against a Joshua. I told you, bro, without that dope, Fatback Fury is just some normal shit, bro. Just tall, that's all. Anyway, nah, bro, I think you spoke up for this fight to happen. And I respect it. And I was wrong, and I'm man enough to come back and say I was wrong about Joshua. Joshua ain't soft, bro. How he soft when you beat him, he run that shit back. A lot of people talk that shit about that Andy Ruiz fight, that second fight. He was scared to mix it up. I'm going to keep it 100. Andy Ruiz is a fighter, especially after you done hurt me and dropped me. You do not want to mix it up with him in that second fight, bro. And plus, Andy Ruiz had faster hands than Joshua. So if I get to trade with you, you could beat me to the punch. I got to time you. I got to keep you behind this jab and move and not stay stationary. You do not want to trade with Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz is a hell of a fighter, too. I got to be honest. You do not want to trade. And Andy Ruiz got a granite chin. Andy Ruiz, you do not want to trade with him. He a big dude with fast hands. If you want to beat Andy Ruiz, you got to box him. He can be outboxed. But if you trying to slug it out, Andy Ruiz will destroy you, bro. Facts. So that was a smart fight. You can call it scary or not, but you outboxed and you showed them you can't fuck with me. That was one of the most impressive wins, because you showed when you really don't want to get hit, you ain't got to get hit. Joshua is a much better boxer than people give him credit for. Joshua can box, and had he been more aggressive and really put his will and his strength and his size on Usyk, he would have stopped him, bro. I told you, in that second fight, he hurt him bad to the body. And ever since then, everybody knew Usyk was weak to the body. So, shout out to you, bro. That motherfucker. Joshua, you want to be a thug, too. It's just something about black athletes. They all want to be. Israel or something. All y'all. That motherfucker knew every word to that. I think I'm Big Meech. Oh, Larry Hoover. Whipping work. Hallelujah. Yeah, Joshua knew every word to that shit. I'm gonna keep saying this. You know, it's amazing how they play our music all over the world. You know, but like I said, you embrace the music, but you never embrace the people. Wilder's our first American star that's fighting in the Middle East. It's the first time. Y'all ain't never even offered to bring Tank out there, and Tank a megastar. That shit would make Tank would be huge if he fought in the Middle East. Like I said, I mean, y'all don't really fuck with us like black Americans like that. So I'm just noticing that shit. I ain't tripping on Joshua being the main event and Wilder being the co-main. I'm not tripping on that at all. I ain't gangbanging on no shit like that. But it's glad y'all finally brought one of ours over there. What's up? And I'm telling you, Joshua versus Wilder, in my opinion. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing why I said, man, Joshua wasn't never scared of Wilder. When they asked Wilder about Joshua was lean back chilling. When Wilder started addressing Joshua and this and that, Joshua leaned up and looked him dead in his eye. And I seen Eddie Hearn on the side of him kind of looking like, yeah, Eddie Hearn was looking at that shit. Oh shit. Joshua looked Wilder dead in his eye. It wasn't a fear in his mouth, and he looked at, and it wasn't like trying to punk him. He just looked at him like, yeah, I heard what you saying. What's up? Man, Joshua ain't born. Look at the way Joshua looked at Wilder when they asked Wilder about Joshua. Joshua leaned forward and looked dead at Wilder the whole time he talked. Looked him in his eyes the whole time he talked. That was just some bullshit to me. I just like that exchange. I like the energy. And he shook his hand when they stood next to it. But Joshua looked Wilder dead in his eye. It wasn't no meek shit. He didn't drop his head. He wasn't scared to be in Wilder's presence. Nah, bro, he looked him dead in his eye like he just another man. So I respect it, and I just had to correct it. This is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.